guys. Well, tomorrow I am off to Dublin. I'm getting up at 5 o'clock in the morning to get dropped off to Newcastle Airport, and then I've got 3 nights in Dublin. Flight 11 o'clock tomorrow, so I should get into Dublin by the afternoon. First time I've ever been to Ireland. First I've even been in a plane for about 3 years, or since COVID. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to this. I've got some things booked when I get there, so I'm going to get to bed now because it's about 9 o'clock nearly. Well, this is all my stuff packed ready. I've got just crammed all a bit of a change of clothes into that bag, along with toiletries, etc., phone chargers, the lot. I've got me Zavetti Canada coat because it is forecast to be really cold. And my Berghaus tracksuit to fly in. And my trainers of choice for a few days. Well, I've now arrived in Dublin. I'm just going from my bus now to get to central Dublin. I finally found my bus stop after a bit of, well, it's a bit confusing Dublin Airport when it comes to finding the right bus stop, because there's no train stations, that many buses, and of course the bus stop area is absolutely massive. After all, I had a bit of a nightmare trying to find which bus to get to the city centre. Obviously the airport is so confusing with buses. Not also had the iPhone sat-nav giving me the wrong information on what bus to get. Thankfully, the bus drivers and the coach drivers about the airport are very helpful and told me where to go to get to the city centre. After a bus journey of around 45 minutes, I had finally arrived to Dublin city centre and got off opposite the Bank of Ireland. Next I headed down Trinity College Gardens. I'm not going to tell you what he actually done, but the fact I've managed to get here after a bit of trouble of trying to find buses now. Bus drivers here in Dublin was so helpful. I've stopped off here because just having to walk around the college area. I'm looking forward to going to the pub and I can't wait to try the Guinness over here. I've had about 5 Guinnesses ever before in my life, but I hear it's absolute proper Guinness over here. Now this looks a proper Guinness. Well, the views of my first Guinness in Dublin. Yeah, it was nice, but I wasn't too sure at first, but once I got more into it, I'm going to need to adjust my hat, the better it was. I'm off to Dublin Castle now and the Chester Betty Library. Well, could I pick a worse, for weather-wise, could I pick a worse first day for Dublin? It's absolutely hoying it down. Well, I'm now here at the Chester BT Library area. Yeah, quite a nice place around this bit. I can imagine it's nice in the summer on this green. Certainly nicer than it is today. After looking the Chester Bay Library, which obviously couldn't be filmed, I had to walk down the castle and I headed to a proper Irish pub opposite the river. Well, now I'm in the Temple Bar area. There's the Halfpenny Bridge. I've just been for a pint in the pub opposite. That looks a nice barber shop there. Here is the famous Temple Bar. I'm going to go in it one time, but now I more want to go somewhere where I can get some food, so I'm going to head towards where the hotel is now and go to the Wetherspoons near there. Oh well, oh well, it's now 7:30 and I am in the hotel. I'm staying at the Maldron Inn at I think it's just called the Maldron actually, at Parnell Sqaure, which is just off the main shopping area of Dublin, right in the centre. Temple Bar is just across the river. Right, I've actually been in here about an hour now. A bit of an update. I forgot to bring some socks with me, so that's a trip out to buy some tomorrow. It's been absolute hoying it down today, so I spent about half an hour drying me socks I had on today and my trainers. But I'll give you a quick room tour. I'm going to go and have 2 pints. There's some pubs just around the corner from me both ways. So I'll just give you a quick room tour and then have some pints. Yeah, the room is a bit like a travel lodge room, really. Got a bed, double bed, a desk with a mirror and a TV, a table down there. That's my Berghaus tracksuit folded up where I'm storing my stuff. And they've got a window here, but fortunately there's nothing to see out of it. And then there's a bathroom here. It's a bit more just a normal bathroom. It's actually got a bath, a shower and a toilet. And there's me there. Ah well, time to go for 2 pints. Ah well, it's day 2 now. I went for a few pints last night, and actually I'm feeling fine. I was wondering how I would be feeling, but today on the morning I'm going for a stroll around Dublin, and then I've got the Guinness Storehouse this afternoon what I'm looking forward to. Oh, well, I'm back in Wetherspoons for breakfast. The coffee tastes a bit different in Ireland than it does at home. And of course, the menu option for breakfast is the Irish breakfast. What I'm waiting to see if it looks any different to the English one. Basically the same. Well, I never actually vlogged what I've just been in. I've just been in the Booker Kettles. I didn't exactly plan to go there, but I met someone in the pub last night who got me in for free. So actually it was quite interesting, to be fair. So the guy who got me in for free, a shout out to us. The university, Trinity College area is quite interesting. There's some interesting architecture about like this ball here. These are like some of the college gardens area. This is like the cricket pitch. Tell you something I could say it loads of times, but the weather's doing me miles more favour today. Feels people try a different place when it's actually sunny. Well, I've arrived out at the Guinness Storehouse, one of my main attractions come to Dublin. I've heard people talking about it around me, about what I've tried the Guinness, and it was lovely, so I can't wait for this. I found lovely Guinness last night as well. At the Guinness Storehouse, they show you how it is made, the ingredients, the history behind how it was made back in the day, and all the tools they used to use to make it back in the day. I'd say it's like between an exhibition, museum, Blu-ray, it's a bit of everything. They also have things on show of the history of the marketing. Well, now I'm going on to the tasting bit, and I'm looking forward to it, I'll tell you. There's a proper nice smell of the cooked Guinness walking along this corridor. It basically smells like chocolate. You walk around having a smell of the aromas coming off each cooking thing, and then next they give you a little glass of Guinness, which you go in another room and have a tasting session of it. And they tell you how to drink it and how you should taste it, and you have to take large mouthfuls. Kiss glass in one mouthful, whereas the previous day I was just sipping and not drinking it right. I know you shouldn't be drinking it like that, mate. I've even paid to pull my own pint, which I'm glad I did for the experience. And I've even got a certificate for that. And now watching this video of me enjoying my own pulled Guinness has made me want to go to Dublin again at some point. Honestly, if you go to Dublin, don't go without going to the Guinness Storehouse. It's definitely worth the experience. I even go and get my face printed on a pint of Guinness. And it's like, you don't want to drink it, you just want to like stare at it for a good while. And don't worry about drinking it, because the picture still stays on the head. Next I head up to the Gravity Bar, which is a rooftop bar giving a bird's eye view of Dublin, the city, and a good view of the rest of the brewery as well. Just give me a review on that. I'm a bit drunk, sorry about this, but yeah, that was really interesting. It shows you how they make Guinness, all the ingredients. I even try and make it myself in the loft at home. Yeah, the Guinness there is absolutely lovely as well. And of course, went up to Gravity Bar. Top tip, if ever you come to Dublin, just to let you know, it is like a sauna. Again, sat down is a bit easier said than done. But other than that, honestly, don't come to Dublin without doing this. Thanks now, but look at that nice sunset under here, Penny Bridge. Just for the novelty, I'm going to go in Temple Bar and see what the atmosphere is like. Due to copyright safety, I turned down the volume and put a voiceover. But yeah, Temple Bar is a typical Irish bar with people playing music and people singing along. A pint is about £8, but to go in for the novelty, you'd pay it. Today is the last whole day for me in Dublin. And I'm doing a stadium tour. I'm going to Croke Park, home of the GAA. I thought I'd show you on the way since it's been me local. I have been here in Dublin. But yeah, there, Glyn's. That's been my local pub for the last 2 nights. Croke Park was a lot more than just your average stadium tour. It has a lot of history about the place, particularly the worst day in Ireland's history, which is an interesting part of the tour. Like a normal stadium tour, you get a briefing on the hospitality, the dressing room, media area, etc. But what I think makes this stadium look nice is they've rebuilt like the main 80% of it, but have left some of the old bit as a terrace. And at the top of the stadium you get spectacular views into the city of Dublin. Ah well, as I had some time to spare in the afternoon, I thought I'd visit the little museum in Dublin. And now I've finished there, I'm just having to walk around St Stephen's Green. Nice park, just behind the museum. Oh well, it's the last evening in Dublin now. I asked if you're going to see the vlog as well. Obviously I'm going to go for food and have some drinks, and then I'm going to have an early night because I've got to set off to the airport for between 8 to 9 in the morning, and I'm flying back to Manchester, having a bit of time in Manchester and then train home. Well anyway guys, thanks a lot for watching. Please drop a like, subscribe and goodbye.